This is Orit's Kitchen and my name is Orit. So today we're going to be making a pasta using meatless, okay, beef, okay. What do I mean by that? I get this product from Trader Joe's. So this is my kids, when I just put regular beef in it, they would put it on the side and just eat the pasta alone. And so I know many of you parents out there, or even adults, may not like the taste of the meat or the texture, but I'm telling you, this one, my kids eat it, they devoured it, and I even ate it too, and I figured out that it doesn't taste like meaty, so that's why they're eating it. So maybe you and your kids may enjoy this as well, and it has the protein that you need. Okay guys, so Trader Joe's, okay? So this is what it looks like. It's already all crumbled up in little pieces. So what I'm gonna do is come on over here. Oh, and you guys, remember, I'm not a professional cook, so some things that I say may not be so clear. So sorry guys, okay? So again, we're gonna be making a meatless pasta today. Okay, so I put some olive oil in there. And just simply toss this package in here, like so, okay? And it, again, like I said, it's already crumbled up in tiny pieces. So this is, you can do this. Now you guys can use this for not only pasta, you can use this for like taco nights. It's fabulous with that. Just add some seasonings of your own in there and it'll be great for that. Haven't tried it with meatloaf just yet, but that can be a possibility too for those who may be vegetarians or vegan. Okay, so I just crumble it, make sure it's all in nice little tiny pieces. And you know, I have this stove on medium heat with some olive oil. Okay, so I'm just gonna get that warmed up a bit. And while that's going, you guys can get your pasta going as well. You know, whatever pasta that you may like. I mixed it up today with 2 different types of pasta. This one's the penne one. My daughter likes this one a lot. And I have this regular seashell ones. I had a little leftover, so I just mixed it up. Again, Trader Joe's or whatever, anywhere, doesn't matter. Okay, so you can get that ready to go. Just follow the instructions. Put a little bit of olive oil in the hot water so that the pasta doesn't stick together while it's getting ready. Okay, so this is getting warmed up, and while that's going, per usual, I put already garlic and fried onions that I did it in advance, and I put it in the freezer. So that's a great tip for you guys, okay? So I'm just gonna add that in here. And again, if you guys don't have this, that's fine. Maybe you can just whip one quickly up and put it in the pot. Or they sell ones that are already fried at the Middle Eastern markets that I previously discussed in my previous videos. So I'm just gonna add that in there. Now I've noticed that kids don't like this too much flavor in their food. So for you guys, if you want to add a little more, like a flavorful, more of a spicy flavor, maybe you want to put a separate bowl, separate pot just for you guys. Now, I forgot to mention that I don't get the full credit of this meal, okay? This I actually learned from my daughter's daycare. So, Lily Khanum, thank you. So, also all the other moms in her daycare, if you guys are watching, this is it, you guys. This is the pasta that she makes and the kids devoured it, okay? So, thank you for sharing your recipe, and back to this. Okay, so this is going, and also what you need to add is going to be some turmeric. Okay, turmeric, and then I got my tomato sauce. Okay, it doesn't have to be Hunt's, whatever, just tomato sauce. You can use tomato paste, which is actually what the daycare uses, but we don't. It tastes a little different, like flavor-wise. So we like the sauce more, so that's what I put in here. Okay, and I'm gonna add some water in it as well. Bam. And just gonna mix it up. So it's watery, you see. I'm just gonna mix it up. And I'm just gonna wait. Oh, I spilled the turmeric everywhere. Did you see that already? I did that. Anyways, so I'm just gonna let it get thickened, okay? And just let it do its thing. That can take about, you know, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, so just keep your eye on that, okay guys? And while that's going, your pasta is going too in the hot water. So, and also what I did was, you guys might want to do it too, my kids love mushrooms, so I sauteed mushrooms. So with some olive oil. So if your kids like maybe zucchini or some other type of vegetable, you can maybe saute that and add that to the mixture a little later. Okay guys? So I'll be back in a few minutes. Bye. Guys, so it's been about 5 minutes. As you can see, it's bubbling in there. And I wanted to add some chicken consommé in there, chicken flavoring. Okay, just a tad. Remember, when you put too much of it, it can become salty. Okay? So see, it's getting thicker. It's not as watery as it was 5 minutes ago, which is exactly what we want. Okay, so just you know, just follow your own feeling about the texture. Okay, and because you're gonna mix it with the pasta, so you know you don't want to evaporate too much of the liquid. Okay, and while this is going, I'm just gonna add my mushrooms in here so that my mushrooms can get the full flavor effect as well. We're just gonna add that in there as well. Okay, so I'm just gonna let this do its thing maybe for, I think maybe for another minute or two, and I'm gonna turn it off because I think adding the pasta, it won't be too tomatoey the way I want it to be. Okay guys, so I'll be back in a minute. Bye. Hey, okay, so here's my pasta. Okay, so this is the penne, right? And then the seashells, okay? And I made a big batch, so if I have leftovers, I can make a pasta salad, which I would love to show you guys another time, okay? So here's my sauce, okay? And it smells perfect. Gabby, you want to smell that? Yeah? Okay, so again, it's not too, it doesn't have a lot of spices in there. It's very simple and basic. And I think that's what the kids really want. And again, you guys can add other flavors in it too if your kids like a little spicy, or for yourself, add a little spicy to it, okay? So like that, and mix it up, and I pour as I go. I don't just dump it all in there because I don't want to make it too saucy, you know, and so I can still use some more, and I want to make sure I get more of the meat in there and the mushrooms in there, because that's what I want them to eat more of than just the pasta alone. Okay. So again, this is the full package of that Trader Joe's pasta that I showed you, and like maybe like a quarter of the other one. Okay guys, so I'm gonna finish this up and I'll be right back. So, ta-da! Okay, so I'm pretty satisfied with what I see here, okay? And you know, you can just give it to them like this, serve it like this. Or what you can also do is, what I normally also do is I put this in my pot here and I put it on the stove top just like you're making rice for about 20-30 minutes. Why do I do that? One, you can make crispy pasta or tahdig style all the way in the bottom of the pot, okay? Two, when you cook it a little bit longer together, it really gets this flavor together and makes a nice, yummy, delicious meal, okay? But again, just like this is totally fine as well, but when I put it in here, it just makes it a little bit more flavorful and it has a little bit more of a crispiness to it as well, okay? So I'm gonna get that ready and I'm gonna put it on the stovetop and I'll be right back. Okay guys, hi. So this is my pasta. I put it in a pot and you just put a little bit more, a little water, a little extra virgin olive oil, and just let it cook on a low temperature for about 20-30 minutes. If you want it to get crispy, leave it on a little bit longer and just keep your eye on it. Other than that, it's ready to be served and enjoy. Okay guys? So I'm just gonna take a quick bite of it myself because this will be the end of my episode. Okay? Perfect. So it doesn't have too much spices. It's very kind of simple and bland, okay? But it still has a tomato flavor, and it just has some, and the onions and the garlic helped a lot with that too, okay? So again, if you want to add a little spices to it, go for it. You want to make it, put some oregano and stuff in it, go for it. Whatever your whole family would enjoy, and it is kid friendly. Again, my kids devoured it, and so that's why I wanted to show it to you guys. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching Ori's Kitchen, and have a wonderful day. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and look at my niece's channel, Gabby Shirazi, who is recording me behind the scenes. And thank you so much for your support, you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.